Let's bring home one of the greatest puzzles our universe poses. Exploring our universe from the top down as sightseers is all very well, but how does the darn thing actually work? I'm not talking about the departmental organization, floor by floor. That's for the disciplines of science to tackle. But about the management as a whole, in depth. You'll get what I mean if you look at your hand now and suddenly move one of your fingers. Anyone, please, do that now. Just move any finger, please. No big deal, you say. All right. Then kindly tell me how you did it. You just made a wish and immediately it came true? It was carried out by those obedient nerves and muscles? Well, it was actually their component cells that got down to work. No, it wasn't. It was their molecules. And so on down to the blue-collared boys on the shop floor of the universe who actually do the job. And who, if you please, are they? But this is looking ahead and we haven't got there yet. The scenery we find on these final stages won't keep us too long. The weather is getting dull, a thickening fog descends, and what little there is to see is hard to make out. We are seeking you, the one that is hiding behind all these screens, these disguises. But alas, we find you're losing region by region everything worth having. Appearing as cells, you have lost all traces of your exalted human status and almost all your color, and you've gone all quiet. As you move in further, you're reduced to mere chemistry, to a play of molecules, to just one of their shadowy entities. Not a negligible or uninteresting embodiment, but quite dead, and hardly worth a funeral. In plucking our courage and pushing further into the gloom, we find you're really made of even more ghostly components. Atoms, reverting to one of your earlier disguises. You're a fair imitation of a solar system. Only this time there is practically nothing to it or behind it. In no sense are its component particles things as we know them. Is there any conclusion to the systematic stripping of your assets? Your approach to absolute emptiness or nothingness? Is there any solution to the mystery of your ultimate building bricks? If there are any? And perhaps much more importantly, is there any remedy for the anxiety and frustration and perhaps sheer fright which can go with the unveiling this cruel exposure, this undermining of all one's pretensions? How could there be a remedy? Well, there is a remedy, and all you've got to do is turn around. You've been looking into the center. Now look out of it. Right now you can see for yourself the space where you are isn't mere space, empty space. Quite the contrary. It's space for the universe to happen in. Just look for yourself. At this moment, you're taking in, repeat, taking in your outstretched hand and the furniture and walls of the room, and maybe the scene outside the window, grass, flowers, trees, houses, hills, clouds and sky. Your cup had to be emptied before it could be filled. Your mirror had to be wiped clean before it could reflect the world. You had to come to nothing before everything could come to you. Yes, there is indeed a remedy for your condition. Whoever paid so little for so much, all without ever stirring from the still clear center. John Milton has this description of you. He who has this clear light within his breast may sit at the center and enjoy bright day. Did you ever leave that clear light, in fact, to make that long and often clouded journey into the center, except in imagination?